confidence and makes you want to keep going and pushing.
If it's first down and you put the ball in the 3, is there any way somebody can stop Ryan Houston from scoring behind you?
I hope not. I sure hope not.
Is he 100% physical?
Honestly, I don't know. All I've heard that he's right on schedule where he needs to be, and he should be ready for training camp.
How big of a year is this for you, especially since you're now established at guard? There's no more playing around at center and things with moving positions. I mean, for you, how big a year is this?
I feel like this is a major year for me. I mean, for the team, for me, everybody. Like you said, I've kind of established myself already, but now it's time to prove what I can do, and that 1 year wasn't it for me. And I mean, I'm working hard, just trying to become smarter and more physically a better player.
You running George Bryan here yet?
Oh, I actually did see him earlier.
What did you guys talk about?
I don't know, just a little greeting and passing.
No Hoggard, New Hanover kind of stuff going on, State Carolina stuff?
Maybe a couple years ago, but nah.
But now you're still Carolina State, so you still get that thing between you.
Yeah, but I mean, try to be civil here.
What is the biggest adjustment for you with a new quarterback? I mean, with obviously they're different guys, they're different styles, and like TJ had so much experience and everything. And now to play in front of an inexperienced quarterback, what does that do for an offensive line? Does that make it more difficult, or what?
I don't think it makes it more difficult. I just think it makes the offense more contingent upon our play. And as an offensive line, you like that when the offense leans on you to produce. And I mean, I feel like with him throwing the ball, he'll gain confidence. With being able to run the ball, it'll enable him not to have to make all the decisions all the time.
Tell us something we don't know about Bryn Renner.
Bryn Renner. He hates to lose in anything. I mean, you may know that, but he is like just a fiery competitor. He loves to do everything 110%. And I mean, he has a video on YouTube where he threw a ball maybe 70 yards, 80 yards, and made it into a basketball game.
Really?
Yeah. So that was pretty interesting.
Football or basketball?
I think it was a football. He threw it
wow,
70, maybe it was maybe 70 yards into a basketball.
You don't think the learning curve is going to be that big?
I mean, absolutely. Try to be an ACC quarterback. I mean, it'll be a pretty big learning curve, but I feel like he'll have the cast around him to be able to do it.
How good do you think he can be this year?
Him? Bryn? I feel like he'll be very good this year. I mean, if we establish a good running game and aren't always dependent on the passing game, I feel like he could do very well.
How much different is it going to be as an offensive lineman? Last year it seemed like it was always TJ throwing the ball, and this year obviously you have to develop the running game more. But without those veteran running backs coming back, what is your mindset as an offensive line?
Honestly, we kind of are leaning on the running backs that we do have coming back to run, just as if they were veterans. And I mean, we feel like our offensive line unit has progressed and is continuing to progress. So we should be able to do what they're looking for us to do.
I ask you this every year. I don't know if NCAA 12 has come out yet, but have you seen your rating yet?
Yes.
Are you happy with it this year? Because I know you weren't real happy with it last year.
What was it last year?
I don't remember. It was lower than the year before, because we changed it to center and they kind of gigged you on that. But
I think
what is it this year?
I think it went lower again.
Really?
Yeah.
So does that motivation? or do you go, better yet, do you go in and you manipulate it and change it? Or can you? Or?
No, I don't. I mean, honestly, I think I went and bought NCAA my true freshman year and was ecstatic about being on the game.
Yep.
Now it's like, you've seen it once, you've seen it. So I mean, pretty much kind of over it now.
What's the thing that most excites you about the potential of this team?
Most excited about the potential of the team. Honestly, just I don't know. Finally, I feel like because we've always had potential to be great, and it's been just that potential. And I feel like there are a lot of times where we never have met the expectations that we've had for each other. So if we're finally able to do that, I just feel like we're the Carolina team that should have been. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, something.
John, how has this offseason been different, maybe than some of the other ones that you've been here for?
We've actually been taking leadership courses. There's like a group of like 16, maybe 20 guys on the team who've been taking leadership courses, and that's just to try to help us become better leaders. And with the new strength conditioning coach, he's also been trying to aid in our gaining leadership and all that. And I feel like we've kind of put into action the guys who are the leaders. We're trying to round guys up, get us all on the same page. And I feel like we have had more of a team effort just to be better and do better as a whole.
Is that all upperclassmen on that committee? Or is
no, it's players from, I think every position is represented and every class, every grade class is represented.
What are those the quarterback? What are those like? What are the things you're learning?
I think the first class was basically like leadership foundational information, like basically what being a leader is, and like learning about some leaders from the past and their philosophies and things of that nature. And now it's kind of like talking about what we've seen going on and how we've been applying the leadership process and how it's coming along, those kind of things. And just, it's like kind of a forum almost, just discuss what you see and kind of just work on it.
Who's teaching? Who's teaching that class?
There's a guy from the Carolina Leadership Academy. He's teaching.
Are you getting anything out of it, you think?
Absolutely. I feel like I was kind of a guy who led by example. I was not timid, but I just didn't really speak out. Now I feel like I'm just able to confront people more and just more vocal with my leadership. And I mean, I'm able to find support in the guys who are in the leadership group when I do go after somebody, whereas there was a lot more resistance in the past.
Does it also kind of create a natural hierarchy in the team, and that you guys are taking this class, so it's almost assumed that you are the leaders of this team? Or?
Well, Coach Davis's goal is to have the whole team in the leadership group at one point. So, I mean, it's just one of those things where if they see it, they can strive to get into it by doing the right things and showing the leadership skills and abilities. So, I mean, and also we were able to nominate like a couple guys who we felt like they skipped over and should have been in, and Coach Davis considered it and brought those along too. So, I mean, I enjoy it.
I think I understand what you meant about the Carolina team this should be. You feel like this is the year y'all can realize all that. So in that regard, what has the mentality of the whole group been like during the summertime and the off season as you're out there working under the summer sun and you're not really getting ready to play a game, you're just trying to get ready to get ready?
I feel like the mentality has been one where it's been more of a collective effort to like get ready and do all the little things right. Where in the past it's been those guys, TJ Yates and all those guys who like, come on, let's do this, let's do that. I feel like you got it coming from all sides and all areas of people excited and ready to push forward and working hard. From the freshmen up to the seniors, I feel like you got more of a push to do better.
John, has that leadership group, has that been in place?